Hey everyone. Welcome. Where are we getting that now? Oh. Got the delay on. Anyway, how are we doing tonight, folks? That was a new song that I just wrote this week. So I hope you enjoyed it. Alright. So, should be live on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Thank you very much. Everyone that's here tonight, probably a lot of you came over from the YML, Pete Johns. We've got Langston Reese, Daryl, Frigsy, Javier, or Javier, Kim, and Pete's over here. Desolate Morning, Russ, Night Train. Awesome tracks, both Russ and Night Train today. You got Frigsy, had an awesome track on there. Jade Starr, who mastered the song that you just heard, which I'll be doing in just a few minutes. We got SM Borthwick and Joe Glenn had an awesome track on YML tonight. Ice Fox had an awesome track, as he does most weeks. And we got Daryl's here, and O'Neill and Jones, and Bubba, and Dawn Janice, the singing nurse. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we got a lot of people over here. So, put peanut butter on my telephone. Yeah, I think that's somebody else's channel. At any rate, I'm gonna do a song that is also, I want to do a lot of new songs because I've been working really hard on this new album, The Creator, that's going to be coming out really soon. Anyway, I'm going to do this song I did just last week. Hopefully I'll have a little better down this week. This is called Genesis Generation. So if you didn't hear it last week, you're going to hear it now. Here we go.
Hey!
There we go. The Genesis Generation. That's another new one I just came up with last week. So, really cool. I'm going to be putting out a video for that pretty soon, I think. So thank you, Night Train. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, SM Borthwick. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Desolate. Thank you, Bubba. All right. So, if you don't know how this works, we are going to be doing some requests a little bit later. And the way that works is there is a list in the description. And so what you want to do is just head on down to that list and see if there's any songs that you want to hear. And I will go ahead and do them. So that's pretty cool. Just have to get the number and put the number in the chat. And I'll try to get to as many as I can. But we do have a couple more. I do have a couple more planned before we get there. So, you just heard on YML, Assembly Mind, and I'm going to go ahead and perform that one for you live.
Compositing cacophony and fabricating hype, fortifying formulations for these vapid prototypes. Smash up all the parts, put them together again, magnifying madness to a glorious end. Supply without demand, keeping my nowhere house stocked, piled to the ceiling, locked and scarred board box. This is a product of my assembly mind, breaking the pieces that form into the whole. This is a product of my assembly mind, down my conveyor belt to complete control. Complete control. Ka-chunk sounds of extruding the steel, clanging to the floor, becoming something I can feel in my furious foundry, melting all meaning to sludge, transforms to scarlet paint that I smear and I smudge. Fires ever burning, fuel insidious in the straight pernicious product line, the art that consumes my history and vision for extinction, massacred by this machine, sedated by the sound of this acoustic halothane. This is a product of my assembly mind, breaking the pieces that form into the whole. This is a product of my assembly mind, down my conveyor belt to complete control.
Assembly Mind. Gonna be on the new album. The Creator. Coming out later this year. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a great night. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, SM. So yeah, I've been working real hard on some new music, and so this is just a little bit of some of the stuff I've been doing. I got probably at least 2 more tracks that need vocals, and that's all they really need. They're pretty much ready to go. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna get to. I got 2 more songs I gotta get through, and then we're gonna get to your requests, because that's what it's all about. Especially since I'm pretty busy working on this new album. I don't have as much time as I would ordinarily have to put together a whole show and a theme and everything. So, but there is another song that I did this week that great. That's awesome, Desolate. I'm glad you're having a great day. Anyway, so I got another one that I did this week. Actually, just finished it last night. So if I screw the melody up, I apologize. Hopefully I won't. But anyway, this is a 1980s style track that somewhat inspired by our very own Pete Johns. I put it together in Cubasis 2, which I'm finding is a pretty cool DAW actually on the iPad. So without further ado, I'm going to give you this one. This is called In the Dark of Night.
Light my candles, but
Yeah, so that was my new 80s song. But Desolate says that sounds disastrous for me. But writing songs in the middle of the night? I don't know. That's the way I do it. Anyway, thank you, Night Train. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Desolate. The ad-libbing. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Frigsy. By the way, the ad-libbing was ad-libbing when I did it, but I did it pretty much the way I recorded it. Thank you, Joe. Thank goodness I did, because I literally recorded this song last night. There was no vocal melody as of about this time yesterday. So I managed to no, here's song. Thank you. I didn't think that was the case. Thank you, Kim. So yeah, this time yesterday, this song didn't. The music existed, but the lyrics didn't, and the vocal melody didn't. So I think I did all right with it anyway. Thanks, Barry. All right, I have one more that I got to do. As a good friend of the channel, Jeremiah Mangosh. And if you don't know Jeremiah, I did a couple of discussions with him. And he used to play guitar for me when we would play live. And he made a bit of a generous donation. So thank you to Jeremiah. Really appreciate that. By the way, if you are so inclined, and of course there's no pressure, but I do have a PayPal link up there. PayPal.me/Thomas Christ Music. So, yeah, it's no pay for play or anything like that. But, you know, if you're feeling particularly generous, and I know some folks here have done so in the past, and I try my very best to keep up with that, but it doesn't always notify you immediately, so it is what it is, but I'll appreciate it nonetheless. So there you go. You know, it's a life of a musician. It's money is always a little bit tight. I think everybody can relate to that. Anyway, so I'm going to do a song that he requested, and that is Closets of Decay. And this was off of my third album that I released when I went to high school with him back in the year 2000. So, although this is an updated version of it. So let me get the lyrics here for it so I know what I'm doing. And so, here we go. This is Closets of Decay for Jeremiah. You can probably start putting numbers in the chat, because after this I'm going to go ahead and go to your requests. So, here we go.
I remember very distinctly decay, closets of decay. Never make ourselves known. We hide, waiting for brighter days. We rot forever in void. In our closets of decay, never make ourselves known. We hide, waiting for brighter days. We rot forever in void. In our closets of decay. In our closets of decay. In our closets of decay. In our closets. In our closets. In our closets of decay. In our closets. In our closets. In our closets of decay.
Yeah. So that was in Closets of Decay from my third album from way back in 2000, requested by Jeremiah Mangosh. And yeah, my songs were really fucking long back then. And thank you, SM. Thank you, Night Train. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Russ. Actually, the original version was even longer. That's an edited down version. Anyway. So we have some requests already in. Joe Glenn would like to hear 185, Lies, Lies, Lies. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Barry. So we're going to do that. And let me get the lyrics out. This is a great 80s song. In fact, let me, I actually do have a screen for the requests. So let's make sure we have that. Make sure I have that up. And let's see. Here we go. Let's look for Lies, Lies, Lies. Good old Thompson twins. There it is. There it is. And we'll just open that. And then I'm going to go over here to the MacBook Pro from 2011 and go into Logic. So that's what I do. I have all my tracks running through Logic, so let me find Lies, Lies, Lies. It's in here somewhere. There it is. And I do think, before I forget, I need to thank someone. Let's see. I need to thank Friggs. Friggsy, thank you for making a donation. And also, is there somebody else here? I think. Oh, that was from Jeremiah earlier. So thank you very much, Friggsy. Very much appreciated. All right, so here is Lies, Lies, Lies by the Thompson Twins for Joe Glenn. that was Lies. Lies. Without the delay. From the Thompson twins. And I see that Night Train had to leave. So thank you for stopping by. And Desolate, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, if you can only catch a part of the show, I'm usually on for about an hour and 30 minutes. So it is a longer period of time. So if you need to come back, there's always replay. Replay here, and for at least a few weeks, you have replay on Twitch as well. Because I'm over on the Twitch, Twitch TV / twitch.tv / Thomas Christ Music. And of course, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when I'm on. I do this every Friday, and I also have my Facebook page, Facebook / Thomas Christ Music. I have the Twitter, which I don't really do much with, and then there's the Bandcamp where you can find at least my more recent releases, and I'm also on Apple Music and Spotify. Thank you to DistroKid for doing that. So thanks Russ, thanks SM, thanks Kim, thanks Joe, thanks Barry. I'm not sure if it's better than Thompson Twins, but it's different. Thank you, Frigsy. I knew there were some other requests already, so let me check and see. SM Borthwick had asked for number 80. So let's gonna have to take a look at the list and see what that is. AT. Kill It With Fire. Yes. We're really sticking with the 80s theme again this week, it seems like. And not that that's a bad thing. Because the 80s kind of ruled. So I'm going to get up going backwards order here. I'm going to get Kill It With Fire. Backing track. Where is it? HIJK. There it is. Alright, I got the backing track, and then let me get the lyrics. So, here we go. Kill It With Fire. Okay. Alright, here's Kill It With Fire for SM Borthwick.
Fire,
That was Kill It With Fire. Ooh. And without the reverb, that was the delay. That was Kill It With Fire. By the way, I'm using this awesome it's 20th anniversary app. I'm just running my vocals. The only thing I have other than that is I also have the Nembrini delay. It's going through the iPad over here. So thank you very much to Jade for hooking me up with this app, and Greg Hernandez, who were both instrumental in acquiring this for me, and because it's just tremendous. Yeah, and welcome Ivan. Hey Ivan, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Thanks everybody for the flames and clapping. Really appreciate it. Yeah, super chat button. That's why you got to hit the subscribe button. I'm sure you already have, but yeah, I need to get about a little over 900 more, and I'll get a super chat button. So, a ways to go. But anyway, before that, and there is the PayPal up here, paypal.me/Thomas Christ Music, which works in very much the same way. So, anyway, I think we had another request. By the way, we are taking requests from the list in the description in the chat. So let me see. I think there was one other one that I haven't done. Kim asked for number 74. I thought, I think Frigsy asked for 124. But let me get to Kim first. Number 74. All right. Let's see. Let's see what number 74 is. I'm sure it's something really cool. Where the hell is my list at? Anyway. Did I accidentally close it? I probably did. Yeah, here it is. 74. Lost in Sorrow. That's a good one, Kim. That's a really good one. Alright, that is also Kill It With Fires off the Decomposing album from 2012, as is Lost in Sorrow, both of which are available on my Bandcamp page, thomaschrist.bandcamp.com. Let's see here. Lost in Sorrow. There it is. And we'll get the lyrics. Let me just get those. Okay. Lost in Sorrow. This was more of a dark wave type of album. No guitars. Actually, this track is the only one that has any guitar in it. It's kind of what's happening with my new album, although it's going to be a lot more diverse stylistically, but I'm not using a lot of guitar. Anyway, here we go. This is Lost in Sorrow. There we go. That was Lost in Sorrow from the 2012 album, Decomposing. One of my personal favorites. Thank you very much, Pete, for a donation of $6.66. The price of the beast. I love it. Anyway, thank you very much, Pete. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, SM. Thank you, Frigsy. And thank you very much, Kim. And we did have another song to play for... I thought there was one from Barry, too, that I missed. I feel like there might have been. Oh, yeah, he asked for 185. Let me do 185, and then I'll do... There was one other one from... Yeah, Frigsy. So let me do 185, and then I'll do I think Dystopia for Frigsy. I know he loves that one, so I'm not super surprised he's asked for that one, and that's a great track. Here we go. This is 185. What is that? 185. What are you? Oh wait, lies. We did that. We did that, Barry. Maybe he asked before I played it. I don't know. So we'll go to Dystopia for Frigsy. Let me find that one. Dystopia. This is off the last album that I released called Virusinfekt. Which, by the way, I should mention that I received my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. So I'm fully vaccinated. I still have to wait a couple weeks until it fully kicks in. But, yeah, I'm on the vaccinated train, which is cool. Of course, then I was reading about how you can still... there's people that are still getting it even though they've gotten the vaccine. But that's pretty rare, and you're certainly a lot better off with than without. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, so this is Dystopia for Mr. Frigsy.
was then burned by the flames of this life, wearing us down until we die. Riding our backs, they reach the sky, wearing us down until we die. Why don't you dry your eyes? Maybe it's time for a battle cry. Dystopia, dystopia, forced to live in this dystopia. Dystopia, dystopia, there's nothing left to give in this dystopia. Dystopia, dystopia, forced to live in this dystopia. Dystopia, dystopia, nothing left to give in this fucking dystopia.
There is Dystopia off of Virusinfekt, my 2020 album, for very obvious reasons why it was titled that and what the subject matter was. Thank you very much, Ivan. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, SM Borthwick. And thank you, Frigsy, for this the great suggestion. Thank you, Jade. By the way, Jade, you should try post a link in the chat, not anything in particular. If you have a link to your website, or of course, people should always go and check out Jade's website and check out her YouTube channel. But just put a link in the chat, because I'm curious to see if it's gonna stay there or not. There've been some problems with putting links in things. Like, I posted one in Pete's to this show and it seemed to hang on, but some of the other ones that were actually for like his stuff didn't. There's this weird like Google moderation team that like swoops in and takes stuff away. So I'm just curious to see if it hangs on. By the way, thank you very much to Joe Glenn for your generous donation. By the way, we got the link up there for anybody that hasn't already donated and would like to. PayPal.me/Thomas Christ Music. Thanks, Jade. Yeah. So, anyway. Do we have any more? I think I got to the end of people are talking about the Pfizer vaccine. Yeah, I wish they would yeah, exactly, Pete. The Google mod team. I don't know. They've been real busy lately. But yeah, I think I got to the end of all the suggestions. So SM Borthwick would like 70. I think I forgot that one, so I apologize. Let me go to that. See what that was. 70. Oh, Rule Over the World. That's a good one. No, I think you suggest. Maybe you suggest. I don't think I forgot that one. I think that's a new one, right? I don't know. I don't remember, like 5 minutes ago. Ruler of the World. That's a really good one. I was actually thinking about just doing that on my own tonight. So that's really interesting. Great minds think alike. Let's see. Ruler of the World. This is off of my album from 2008, Antisocial, which I really need to make available someplace. Yeah, okay, thanks. I didn't miss it. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I like 9 Inch Nails just a little bit. And I grew up on that. Grew up on a lot of things. My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. I don't talk about them enough, but they're a fantastic band. If you've never listened to My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, I was just listening to this. I found this new band that's really cool. I don't know if it's not even real, kind of a band. It's kind of a music project, but it's just called Nightclub. And there's a young lady that's kind of tall and has red hair and sings, and then there's another guy who does most of the music. And it's kind of like Britney Spears meets 9 Inch Nails meets Cam FDM. Like, it's really cool. I've never heard anything quite like it. But I was really digging some of their songs, and they have some awesome music videos. So if you haven't checked out Nightclub before, check them out. Man, they're super cool. All right, what am I looking for? Ruler of the World. Anybody ever heard of Nightclub before? Probably. I'd be impressed if somebody did. I hadn't even heard of them. But yeah, there's what they're doing is just super cool. Like this mix of goth and pop. It's very interesting. Anyway, here's Ruler of the World for SM Borthwick.
Sometimes I like to pretend that I am the head of every nation on the face of the earth. And I am a ruthless dictator, a tyrant, genocidal strangler. I rid the world of what is lacking in worth. I make everybody suffer. An evil, dangerous motherfucker. It happens every day inside my mind. And I know that nothing could be better. That fateful thought that can't be severed. Over and over I watch them die. I kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. I kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. Do 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 I make them all my slaves. I make them all dig their own graves. So when they die, I can just throw them in. And I feel no remorse. There will not be any recourse. Can't stop imagining these capital sins. Destroy all the people that hate me. There's not many left when I get through them all. The ones I spare must all obey my laws. Abolish faith, no worship of false gods. They worship me on bended knee, do they crawl? I'd kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. I'd kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. I kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. Would you kill men and women, every boy and girl, if you were ruler of the world? I kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world. I kill men and women, every boy and girl. When I pretend I'm the ruler of the world.
That was Ruler of the World off of Antisocial from 2008. And Frigsy, no, SM Borthwick, or no, it was Frigsy, wants to hear number 36. Thank you, SM, thank you, Ivan, thank you, Kim, thank you, Russ. Would like to hear Black Limousine. That's a good choice. Alright, so here is Black Limousine. And this is from, of course, Wedding at Golgotha, my dual disc album from 2007. I think, so some of these old songs, I'll give you a secret website. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Russ. I'll give you a secret website. You can go to soundclick.com. And now I don't even really have access to this site anymore, but the stuff is still up. soundclick.com/Thomas Christ. And I think a lot of these older songs are up there. Probably the vast majority of them, actually. So, you might want to give that, I want to check that out. Now, I think there's like one album that I made like available for purchase. I wouldn't buy anything off of that website because I don't know what's going to happen with the money. It's probably not going to come to me because, like I said, I haven't had access to that for years. But if you want to hear some of these older songs, that's a good place to look until I get off my lazy you-know-what and get them up on something, preferably DistroKid. But, let's see. Black Limousine, that's what I'm looking for. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Alright, here we go. This one, I actually performed this song live. I did a show that was with Jeremiah, who I mentioned earlier. I did a show for I had a goth night here called Ceremony, and I was very privileged to be asked to perform with some other bands back in 2007, and this was maybe the first song I did. I'm not sure. Anyway, here is Black Limousine for Frigsy.
It's a 11:45. My chauffeur is driving like a bat out of hell. Going to a wedding and we're headed downtown. Oh, how I wish Satan could see me now. Gotta ride this big black bitch to the place of the skull, and I'll make no switch. I can never be seen when I'm riding lean and mean. I'm gonna steal the show in my black limousine. You gotta ride it, don't let let's fuck it up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Come on, let's make it, I'll fix you up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Wedding at Golgotha, right on time. You'll see Jesus and Satan together drinking wine from the grail of knowledge, sex and inhibition. It's a wedding that leaves mankind wishing that they didn't fall for this sick cosmic joke. When you realize that even the Pope can't resist it once in a while, turn that frown to a smile. So come on, baby, let me fuck you in grand style. You gotta ride it, don't hide it, let's fuck it up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Come on, let's make it, I'll fix you up. You'll like it hot in my black limousine. I'm gonna make it limousine. I'm gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Ride it, go high and let's fuck it up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Come on, let's make it and I'm fixing you up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Ride it, go high and let's fuck it up. Gonna make it hot in my black limousine. Come on, let's make it just let me take it, get hot and dirty in my black limousine.
That was Black Limousine from, what was that album from? Wedding at Golgotha. Yeah. All right. Yeah, 91 songs on SoundClick. That sounds about right. Yeah. There's stuff on there. I even think there's a few. Thank you, SM. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Frigsy. There's even stuff there from my very first album, I think. Like the original versions, which is crazy. Thank you, Kim. Me playing keyboard and singing and using the auto rhythm. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, that's a fun one. I like performing that one. So anyway, do you have any final requests? Any final requests? I think this is gonna be last call for alcohol. Without the alcohol, what do we think? Any other last minute requests? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, Pete Johns wants Mask. Well, I got to do that. Because, yeah, you know what? We still, even if you're vaccinated like I am, still going to wear that mask. And so that's a good one. Let me get that. So then, yeah. Let me get the lyrics. Yeah, you gotta keep that fucking mask on your fucking face. Oh. Joe Glenn wants I think she means Virusinfekt. Could we do a double header? Maybe we can do a double header of both those songs. Let me see. Because I can get both the lyrics up here. Mask. That'd be kind of cool to go from Mask right into Virusinfekt. I think I can make it happen. I got both the lyrics. So let me just do my little trick that I know how to do. I'll go to the end. And then I'll put in, it should come right up. Aw, yeah. There we go. Alright, we're going to do Mask and Virusinfekt all in one fell swoop. Here we go.
trying to stay withdrawn. Some people come and try to rip it off. They are playing a dangerous game. You might not want what lies beneath. Better we never expose our shame. I wear this mask for your protection. Between ourselves there is no connection. My truth is hidden
Yeah, it was Virusinfekt. Gotta get rid of this. Fucking delete. There we go. That's Virusinfekt. Virusinfekt. Tick, tick, boom. Thank you, Frigsy. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, SM. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Barry. I did have one more song. I actually had two more songs. I'm not going to do both of them. But I did have one more. I'm going to do at least this one. As you know what? Since I'm about done, it means it's time. It's time for you to go and do something awesome. Do something cool. Create something right about now. So here we go. This is right about now. Sorry about that. I gotta restart this because the hell? That was a fail. I failed harder right there. I had the lyrics out. There it is. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Let's try that again.
Right about
There we go. That was Right About Now. That'll be on the new album, The Creator, coming out later this year. I thank you all for being here. There were just too many of you, and I don't want to forget anybody, so I'm just going to say thank you to everyone for your generous support, especially those who have contributed a little bit financially. I really appreciate that. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And, goodness willing, I will see you again right here at this same time, this same channel next week. So, until then, keep creating, stay evil, stay metal, and I will see you next time on Thomas Christ Live. Later.